Thousands of students know the facts but still lose marks on explained questions. Today, I will show you how to stop that. Okay. Today, we're going to talk about the command word explain and how to answer these questions where you need to explain the answer. I'm going to read this question. Diffusion also happens in human beings, and they showed you a lung here, and they said explain how the human lungs are adapted for efficient gas exchange of gases by diffusion. It's a 6 marker question. This is a grade 7 slash 8 question, and 6 marks in total. And I want you to always remember to analyze the picture given. Look at the picture and the information on the picture which has been given. It's always very important to look at it carefully. You can see the capillary here, and you can see the thin walls of capillaries here. You can see red blood cells here, and good blood supply. So now we're going to link and think about how to answer this question. How to get marks in explain question. What I said is explain, name the adaptation and explain why it is an adaptation. That's the key thing. You can't just say the adaptation and move on. Okay, link has to be provided. Very important. Now look at the mark scheme. It says here many alveoli provide a larger surface area. Now see what you have said here. Many alveoli. So I'm going to show you here with a different color pen so you can see what does it mean. Many alveoli. So why many alveoli is a adaptation. If I circle the surface that it provides and the circle underline the surface that this structure provide, and you can see the difference. And I'm going to show you oxygen molecules very quickly in the alveoli, and these oxygen molecules need to diffuse into the red blood cell here. Okay, and this surface, this one, if I stretch it and show you how much surface is that, you will see the surface that this area, this part provide is only this much. However, if you turn them into an alveoli circular structures like this, and if you open these surfaces, you will see the surfaces are way long than the square, this one. So this one, not giving you larger surface area, but this is giving you a larger surface area, and each will be used by the oxygen particles to be diffused from here, everywhere in the circle to diffuse into the blood. Okay, so this is your adaptation, and this is your link, the reason why it is an adaptation. Okay, this is the right direction, right way to think. Now, thin walls, capillary walls, both are one cell thick. This is your capillary here, and this is your alveoli here. Both have thin walls. Why? The reason is because this gives them a short diffusion path. Because if you see, if I just make it slightly bigger, see, and see the path that it provides, it's very short path for the oxygen molecules to move from this to this part. I'm just going to make my pen thinner, from here to here. So like this path oxygen needs to travel, which is very small. So that's why it is an adaptation. So it's not the full answer yet. You need to talk about more adaptations, and the remaining ones are here on the slide. Ventilation provides air in and out. Why providing air in and out is an adaptation? Because it will remove, this brings in fresh oxygen and removes carbon dioxide. So ventilation then link to it. Why? It's an adaptation. Large capillary network or good blood supply. It quickly brings oxygen in and brings carbon dioxide, removes oxygen, blood removes oxygen quickly and brings carbon dioxide because of a good blood supply. What does that mean? Now see, have a look to this picture I have drawn here. So if you see, these are my blood oxygen particles, right? And this I have shown you here is my red blood cell. These red blood cell will take these oxygen particles very quickly and move out of the way. Okay, so a good blood supply can remove these. This will flow and make space for other oxygen molecules to come. So that's why this is an adaptation. Now you can pause my screen if you want to see the model answer, but otherwise I'm just moving on to the examiner report quickly. And if in the examiner report I want you to really see this carefully, it says C asked explanations, and without this, level 2 and level 3 would not be accessed by the students. Very few students show detailed knowledge of adaptations of the lungs. Few could name the alveoli, and then they confuse with the bronchioli. Some students stated the alveoli contain villi. It's a misconception. Villi is in the intestine, right? Not in the alveoli. Alveoli lining being moist lining is not a credit-worthy answer, and the reason for this is that moist lining is not an adaptation for gas exchange. The gas exchange surfaces are moist due to diffusion, but they are not an adaptation. They are not maximizing diffusion of gases. Okay, I hope this helps. Please do look at my next video, because I will be explaining how this exact same mark scheme is applied on the on a similar type of question. Thank you.